What's good? It's been a minute. How are you? How's everything? Uh, so let me just start off by saying hi. Say I'm playing, but yeah. So I was debating: should I talk about this? Should I not talk about this? But somebody was like, "No, you should talk about this." So I'm like, "Okay, let me go ahead and talk about it." So I've been on Tinder for, let's say, 2 years. Just not for dating purposes, but for going out. Because sometimes, let's face it, your friends bullshit. You want to make moves. People say they're going to go at the last minute. It's like, oh, yeah, I don't know if I want to go. So you let me sit all day, sis, and get ready. And then you go tell me at the last hour, on the hour, that you're not going. Kick rocks with that. So yeah, so it was basically that, and networking purposes, because I'm still a work in progress with this YouTube thing. So along the way I have met some interesting people. When I say interesting, like, you think these motherfuckers out to Acme Comics, okay? Because they're batshit crazy. I've met some great people who've encouraged me to keep doing this, even though, videos are a little shoddy for now, pew pew, but they're gonna get better. So that's all that matters. But yeah. So here we're gonna talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, all right. So going back with that, we're gonna start with the bad first, because we want to end on a positive note, right? Right. So the bad. I met some people. I was like, oh, he's cute. Let's hang out. Hung out once with this guy, and we were cool. Dated outside my race for the first, experimenting outside my race, because we weren't actually dating. So that was very interesting. I was like, oh, okay. He's a nice little piece of work. Okay, we're just friends, cooling it, kicking it, chilling in the water, just doing it do. So I go out with my girls one night, and actually, let me rewind. So how did it start? Sorry, brain fart. Okay, so I was at work one day, and I'll never forget. He texted me, and we were texting periodically. I'm on my little Apple Watch. Hey boo, it's my boo right here. Hey. So yeah, we talking, and he's like, oh, when are you going on break? And I'm like, I'm going on break in an hour. So with work, shit gets hectic. So the hour comes, and he calls me. He's like, hey, you on break? And I'm like, no, I got tied up. Wait, what do you mean? I thought you said you're going to be on break. Excuse the fuck out of me. I can't be busy at work. Like, shit happens. Come on now. Sorry, my ear falling out. So yeah, I'm like, okay, whatever. So I was like, I'll call you back when I get off the floor. So he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to stay up, and all this other bullshit. If you don't go to sleep like a little bitch, go to sleep like a little bitch. I'm sorry. Don't press me out. See, my hair getting all distressed because talk about this bullshit. But yeah, don't press me out for a phone call if you're not going to stay up for the phone call and talk. Clearly it wasn't that important to you in the first place. So that was number one. Number two, I got on my break, maybe like 30 minutes after the fact, I called him, and he's like, hey, and I forgot what the hell he said, but you pressed me out for the duration of the call was for 5 minutes, literally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 minutes. And I'm like, so you pressed me out. My break is an hour for a 5-minute conversation that could have been wrapped up in a 2-minute text or 2-second text. What the fuck? And then had the audacity to say, yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna just go to sleep. Fuck you. Okay. No. That's what you don't do. Okay. So that was strike number 1 right there. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna let that shit, breeze on by. The second flag, You know, I'm not really in the little zodiac signs thing. People be like, oh, don't talk to Leos. Leos blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I've never really been around a Leo, so I don't know anything about that. But yeah, now I do. So thank you for that heads up, friend who told me that. Yeah, okay, and the last thing about him. Okay, here's the kicker. Here's the hole in one right here. So, I'm out with my girls, little karaoke night, we're chilling, and he calls me and it's like, hey, you're drinking, I don't want you to drive. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good, no, I haven't even drunk that much, And he's like, okay, well, still, I don't want you to, he was like, yeah, just still, write my number on your arm, so if you get arrested, you can call me. First off, why are you telling people to call you if they get arrested? 2, why am I writing your number down? You must have been in that situation yourself to tell me that. So I'm looking like, no, I'm not an alcoholic. Nothing of that sort goes on over here. So I'm good. So fast forward that phone conversation. I'm still at the bar, 3 drinks in, and he's, the phone hangs up. And I didn't even notice because, it's loud in there. And I'm like, hello, still checking to see if he's breathing on the phone and all that. So, sorry, looking a little rough. But yeah, so I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I'll call him when, I get in the car. So, say goodbye to my girls. Bye, girls. And, get in the car, call him. No answer. So I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so he doesn't answer. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll let him sleep it off. Call the next day. He didn't answer. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Maybe he's busy. So I text him. The fucker goes, the fuck do you want? Excuse the fuck out of me. What the fuck do I want? What the fuck do you want? Excuse me. Don't fucking talk to me like you're fucking stupid. Did you lose your fucking marbles? Who the fuck are you think you talking to? So I was like, let me collect myself. And I said in the most nicest, pleasant way possible, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Because you're not talking to me like that. And he was like, oh, so what's wrong with you? Bitch, you the one came off at me wrong. I'm sorry. I'm using a bunch of curse words and shit. I'm sorry. But the shit just pissed me off because who the hell are you to talk to me like that? And he was like, I'm sorry. He was like, yeah, I think you got me confused. And I was like, what do you mean got you confused? Confused with what? He was like, yeah, remember you were supposed to, he was like, you gave your number away last night. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, oh, so you don't remember. You talked to that many guys, that. First of all, 1, I didn't give my number out. 2, just because you heard voices at the table don't mean they were mine. 3, stop ear hustling and assuming shit. 4, we're not even together. 5, calm your shit down. Like, what? So I was like, he's batshit fucking crazy. And was like, I'm not talking to you. Was like in his little bow. I'm like, okay, someone needs a tampon. Whoop whoop. Because he does. Someone's bleeding. And it's not me. But yeah, he was just like really in his feelings. And I didn't understand, like, how do you jump to conclusions? And you were wrong. So I'm thinking like, was I that drunk? Did I really have too many double shots of Maker's Mark? No, I think not. No, I think that nigga just missed his mark. So I was like, okay. But yeah, I'm like, why? Why are you pressing me out? But like I said, I let the nigga go. I was like, fuck that. Blocked his ass. Then my fucking tech savvy fucking watch here, I block him on my phone. For some reason, I'm at work the next day. And I was like telling my coworker, I was like, yeah, let me tell you about this crazy fucker. Sorry, that's my dog in the background. But yeah, I'm telling people about the story and I'm looking at my watch and I see his text messages and I'm like, oh my God. I see his text messages come through talking about something. You blocked me on social media. You did this. And I'm like, oh, fucking shit. Let me go ahead and block this motherfucker. I was like, he's not blocked. Oh my God. He can see I read the message. All the time he was blocked. My phone just didn't connect with my watch on time. And so I was like, great. So, but yeah, that's the bad of Tinder. The good, subscribe, like this video, comment if you like the part, if you want to hear anything, any questions about anything, my perspective on Tinder, Please let me know. Like I said, description box. And please like that. Thank you. Part 2 and 3 are coming soon. We got the bad. We're gonna get the good. Okay? Bye, Dom Squad.